present We Are Idol. Let's go! Let's go!
어서 와. 방탄은 처음이지?
What's going on, Army? This is your boy Martin, aka Level, here, back today with another video and some very big news. Now, just a couple of hours ago, I got a notification on Weverse and a notification on YouTube by Bangtan TV and BTS that they are going to be dropping their version 4 of the BTS light stick. Now, this is something that myself and a few armies probably were able to predict was going to happen. However, there were quite a few armies who didn't think that this was actually going to happen. With 2026 being the BTS comeback year, I suspected very much so that there was going to be another version of the light stick. This is something that BTS has done in the past all the time with updating their light stick as the years have gone on. And during the year of their comeback tour, abso-freaking-lutely, I have not seen anything about this, but I want to give a shout out to my homegirl Rena for keeping me updated because I actually was doing something different that I missed the notification. However, I did get her message, and so I wanted to reply out to her. Shout out to the homegirl Rena for always keeping your boy up to date on the latest and what's going on in case I missed stuff. I am so excited to see what is in store for the new version of the light stick. Let me say, this thing is going to sell out. And it's going to be like the ticket war all over again. People are going to want to get their hands on this thing, and they will. This is going to sell out pretty quickly. I imagine very, very fast. I don't know when the sale is going to take place. I don't know when they're going to announce it and or if it'll even be mentioned in this video, but all I know is your boy has to get his hands on one. Now, for reference, I got my light stick right here that your boy definitely had to purchase knowing I was going to be able to go to the Jin concert. After we watch the video, we'll maybe do some comparisons, talk about the differences and or my experience with using my light stick and if I think you should still get one of these. And then when I do get my hands on one, because I will get one, we will be doing an unboxing for that as well. I don't know when I'll get it or how I'll get it, but I'm getting one and we're doing an unboxing when that time comes, so don't you worry. But let's not waste no more time. Do me a big favor, go ahead and hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, as all these things help with the channel moving forward. And without any further ado, the BTS light stick version 4, let's get into it. Let's see how quick this video does a good job of making me want to buy this thing. Ooh-wee. Lord have mercy. BTS and ARMY logos everywhere. Oh. Oh, this is fire already. We're just a few seconds in. Is that a stand? And did that stand just light up? Oh, we got to go back and talk about this. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. Is there somewhere for me to go ahead and put my credit card and or debit card information? You can have my money. You can have my money. I might need like 5 of these things. I'm not even gonna lie. So first of all, let's address that with like my light stick, for instance, there are only a few spots on here that you get to see a BTS logo. One is right here on the very front of the light stick. You can see it right there. The other one is going to be here on where the bottom of the handle is, where you can change the batteries. I don't know if you can kind of see that, but it's right there. And boy, oh boy, do they get their point across of who this light stick is for. The amount of BTS and ARMY logos that are on this thing is absolutely freaking amazing. I love this. You want to talk about brand recognition?
Brand recognition.
You look at this thing, people are going to know exactly who the hell you are a fan of. Right off the bat on the handle, which is something that you don't get on here. And just by looking at it, we'll go through and see if I'm incorrect. Is that the power button for the light stick? Whereas this one kind of has the slider and stuff. You can adjust it into Bluetooth mode and or just turn it on regularly and then adjust the settings for the light. This one, are these the control buttons and or the buttons to turn it on? I don't know. We'll see as the video goes through, but I will tell you that this like black kind of sleek design, even though it is kind of similar to the version that I'm holding in my hand, for instance, it somehow they still managed to make it look a little bit more sleek, a little bit more modern, up to date a little bit. And as this thing reveals itself, boy, oh boy, is the star of the show of what's inside the light stick with this BTS logo. All I'll say is that I wish they would bring back, and this is something that I didn't get to enjoy. For instance, you used to be able to connect your light stick to the Weverse app, and while the music videos were playing, your light stick would move and or change colors depending on what song you were playing and what part of the song is playing. This is something that if they choose to bring out a version 4, I would love to see them bring back. This is something I got to see multiple YouTube videos on, but was not able to experience this for myself. And this is something I would love to do, especially when it comes to reacting to music videos in the future. I would love to have my light stick posted up in the back on that table in the background. While the music video is playing, the light stick is going off in the background. That would be absolutely freaking cool. I will say, if they could please bring this back, that would be great. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is the star of the show for me for this reveal. This giant BTS logo in the middle of the light stick, and the version that I have has like this inner sphere that holds the lighting, right? It really, I mean, it makes it shine so brightly, and we are going to be replacing that with a giant logo in the middle, which is absolutely freaking cool. Not only that, but again, brand recognition.
Brand recognition.
They put at the base of that logo inside the light stick, ARMY logos. It almost kind of looks like a watch, if we're being completely honest, like the dials on a watch. I don't think this is going to happen, but imagine if it turned inside. That would be freaking cool. Now, I don't think this is something that is going to happen, but that would be freaking lit. Imagine that the logo is turning inside of your light stick while it's on. That's freaking cool. Now we get to the top of the ARMY bomb here. And again, you see here, brand recognition.
Brand recognition.
They put the BTS logo on the little top of the ARMY bomb here. And as you can see on my version, there isn't one. So again, anywhere that they can place it and or will place it, they should place it. And I'm a big fan of it. Now, this is something that is really freaking cool. I imagine that when you buy this light stick, it will not come with these. These are probably going to be sold separately, but if it comes with it, that would be freaking lit. Your choice of whether you want to throw the BTS and or ARMY logo on top of the ARMY bomb is absolutely freaking cool. There's this person who sells on TikTok these little like toppers that go on top of the ARMY bomb that I actually was curious and still probably will buy, even if I get one of these, which I think they're absolutely freaking cute. But it's like the BT21 characters, and you can use them as like a topper for the ARMY bomb. First of all, very cute. Second of all, that is something that I think Bangtan should just, or Hype should just do on their own, is create different toppers for their light sticks. I'm surprised it took this long, to be honest with you. I imagine it may be a little bit difficult with a hard fit, but and getting it to fit perfectly well without it falling off, because that's going to be the tricky part, is how snug is it going to fit so that when you're shaking your ARMY bomb and or cheering at the concert, that it doesn't go flying. On top of that, how hard is it going to be to take off, because it's got to fit on there so snug so that when you're moving your light stick, it doesn't fall off. Also, this seems to be like a plasticky kind of look to it. I imagine I would be so scared to even, and I'm very delicate with this as well. I mean, I have not dropped it. There's no scrapes, no scratches on it. I'm very, very careful with it. And I imagine you have to be with this as well. I imagine this could break very easily. Either way, I do believe that once you connect this piece, not only you're going to be able to see the color in the ARMY bomb itself, but in the topper as well, you will be able to see the color, which is exactly why it's see-through, which again is a very good detail to have. Now, as much as they are showing the light stick and we're kind of getting like a 360 view of it, I am not seeing a power button or switch like this anywhere. So that leads me to believe that this is going to be the power button for the light stick. I imagine if you hit like the left part of the ARMY logo, like maybe it turns it on. You hit the right part, maybe it flips to like different settings. For instance, like if you hit the right part, maybe it changes the speed at which the light comes on and or shines in or dims or whatever the case may be. I imagine if you hold the left one down, maybe it connects or tries to connect via Bluetooth to your smartphone so that you can connect it to the app. Whatever the case, they've managed to do in these two buttons here. This is freaking cool. I think this is the power button. That's lit. Now, as this thing freaking turns, we get our first shot of what the army bomb is going to look like when it is lit. And first of all, let me say the fact that you get the power button here to illuminate with the color, with the corresponding color that your army bomb is at that time as well, is freaking icing on the cake. This is a cool and dope detail to have. And this might be something that I don't think I've seen on any other light sticks, but I could be completely wrong. Again, BTS always inspires to be different. They want to be different. And there are so many light sticks out there. However, the army bomb definitely stands out the most to me. It has a very sleek, modern design. It's not all out there and crazy. It's kind of just the perfect model. And again, they've managed to elevate it to a whole new different level, adding the BTS logo in the middle of the army bomb, and then adding the army sign as the power button, which also can illuminate with lighting that corresponds with the same color as the army bomb. On top of that, you can change the toppers that'll probably be able to illuminate as well with color. What? The more color, the better. And I don't think this is doing justice. I think because this is a, you know, obviously like a trailer, they got to make it look sleek, got to make it look good. I think this is probably on a lower setting. This thing is probably going to be able to get super bright. Obviously that brightness is kind of controlled while you're at a concert, so it doesn't blind the person next to you. But I imagine this is like on a lower kind of dim setting. I bet you this thing is going to freaking light up a room just like this one does. As we get to the stand, earlier, if you had noticed, while they do this little spin right here, there's a hole at the bottom of the light stick. And now we know why. That hole goes connected to something in the stand that allows it to charge it. So no more batteries for the light stick that we know of at this time. I still think it would be cool if there was an ability to add in batteries in case it dies for some random reason, which I don't think it will. I think the battery life on it will be absolutely phenomenal. Once put into the stand, connects so that it can start charging. And here's another thing that's going to be cool as well, is if the stand looks like it lights up as well as it is charging. And if that is the case, again, that is freaking awesome. The fact that they made the stand, again, brand recognition.
Brand recognition.
The BTS logo as well, and the army logo. So you get army logo on the side of it, and then at the front view or the side view, you also get the BTS logo. Bravo, bro. That is freaking amazing. Whoever designed this thing needs a freaking raise. This is beautiful. This is absolutely stunning. I mean, they raised the bar. They definitely did their thing with this one. However, if everything does come included, let's say you get the toppers, let's say you get the stand and the light stick. For mine, you do get a couple of photo cards, and then I think you get the wrist strap that you can add to the bottom of the light stick. And I want to say it came with like a little baggie that you can carry with it as well. If it comes with all those things, plus the stand, plus the toppers and the light stick, I could see this thing easily selling for at least $80, $90 to maybe even $100. I hope it all comes together in one box as opposed to buying the light stick separately, the topper separately, and the stand separately. However, if they do that, they can still have my freaking money because I'm going to be paying for all the accessories if that is the case. However, I do think it would be more beneficial to armies and a little bit more considerate if they included everything together so that you didn't have to order separately. Because imagine you were able to get your hands on a light stick, but really wanted the stand, and unfortunately it's sold out. Because of that potential issue, that's why that tells me these all have to be included together. I could be completely wrong, but it should be included. I mean, it should. This light stick is absolutely freaking awesome. There's nothing like it. It is absolutely beautiful. Don't even try to compare it. It can't be done. This thing is sick. 10 out of 10. My light stick is sick. In my opinion, 10 out of 10. It's special to me. It's like my baby. So even if I get this one, there's no way it would ever replace truly in my heart my first light stick. It was also a gift. It means so much to me. I wouldn't get rid of it. I wouldn't toss it under the side. I would display it as beautifully as I would this one, just right there in the background or on my shelf with all my other BTS stuff. Now, if you're unable to get your hands on one of these things, Martin, do you still think I should go for one of these instead? Absolutely. These are probably going to get sold out. So if you can get your hands on one of the newer versions or any of the other versions, by all means, go right on ahead. Mine was a gift, like I said, and I think they said they easily got it like on Amazon for about almost 60 bucks. I would go ahead and buy one of these. If you're not able to get your hands on this, please, by all means, go ahead and buy one of the older versions, specifically like this one. It works wonderfully. I have no issues with it. It's still beautiful. It's still sleek. It's still modern. This is also sick, just as much as this one, but best believe your boy is going to be trying to go for this. Abso-freaking-lutely. You can have my money now. I'll pay in advance. I'll do it right now. I'll buy 5 up front if you want me to, and then do some as a giveaway, because if I can do that, I definitely will try to do that as well to give you guys the opportunity to get your own light stick as well. This is something that I look forward to hopefully trying to do for you guys, is buying multiple and maybe possibly doing a giveaway for y'all. But that's gonna go to do right there. Hope you guys enjoyed. Give me your big opinions on what you think in the comment section down below about the version 4 of the new BTS light stick. I'm very curious to see what you guys have to say. So leave those comments in the comment section down below. But that's gonna go to and do right there. Do me a big favor, go ahead and hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, as all these things help out the channel moving forward. And until next time, peace.